Yeah. Now, here's the most commonly accepted definition of gamification, which is basically about using game design techniques in non-game contexts. That's from Kevin Wehrback, who ran that course and has written one of the first books on the subject. He also has a more recent definition, which I quite like, which is that gamification is the process of making activities more game-like, which is a much more doing and active verb, which is what games are all about. I think you should look at gamification really as a way of putting together lots of theories already out there. Theories of behavioral economics, of motivational psychology, of user experience design, of game design. And what gamification does is give us a framework to apply all that really quickly and practically to any sort of situation or process. And what about the future for the word gamification? There's an Australian researcher, Marigo Raftopoulos, from the Strategic Innovation Lab, who's actually analysed over 200 case studies of gamification already being used in corporates. In fact, she says she spent 1.3 million minutes researching it for her PhD, which I think she probably shouldn't have spent any time working it out, but we'll see. But for me, the interesting bit was that corporates and companies actually see gamification now as encompassing anything to do with games. So they see it as encompassing stuff that already existed before gamification was a known term, like serious games and simulations. So that really means we're going to be seeing more of the word gamification in the future and not less. Just to position it. Time now for some gamification statistics and game statistics. There's an app built into all your chairs, so you can vote on these quiz questions. When you want to vote, just raise your arm and put your hand in the air. Okay. So, the first question. There's a game that came out just about this time last year, Destiny, before Christmas last year. How much do you think they spent developing this game? Who thinks it was £31 million? Oh, okay. Who thinks it was £105 million? All quite few, yeah, that's a lot of money. And who thinks it was £310 million? Well, I'd say you just about go for £310 million. You think things are expensive? You're right. And who'd actually heard of the game Destiny? Just a few, okay? So that game cost more than the most expensive film that was ever made, Avatar, to make. So it tells you a bit about the game industry and how popular it is. And because what we're learning from in gamification is what makes big games really successful.